Hey, what's up everyone? I am really stoked to bring you this video. I've been wanting this in my truck for quite some time, and I was kind of shopping around on different companies on which ones to use for unlimited mobile hotspot in my truck. Now this is completely different than a cell phone that has unlimited data on it, because all those data plans that on the cell phones, you know, that say it's unlimited, they're always restricted when it comes to the mobile hotspot, and I have to work on my computer quite a bit. And so what I was finding was I would jam through 15 or 20 gigs of data within the first 15 days of the month, and then I'd have the latter half of the month of having to drive into town to upload content, and it was a time, you know, it sucked time away from my schedule from camp, and then also too, it's just money down the drain with gas. And so my buddy Phil from Down to Mob, if you haven't checked out his channel, the link's in the video description below. Super awesome guy. I'm gonna hook up with him in another couple months, and we're gonna do some truck camping all around Arizona. But he told me about NetBuddy, which is what I'm using now, and I got it hooked up last night. Now it runs on the AT&T network. There's a bunch of different routers that pick up the cell phone signal, and it's just for cell. It's not for you know, DSL or anything like that. But it picks up a cell signal or an LTE signal, and then it's able to push it out. I can actually do 20 devices on this router if I wanted to. But this one is nice. What I like about it is that it's got a battery with it, and so this router was only like 95 bucks, and there's a little bit of programming you have to do to it. It's real simple just to have it work with the unlimited program. But it's $65 a month for unlimited data. I used it last night to stream the Bill Burr comedy special, and it worked great. And I was 6 miles deep in the forest. Now, granted, I do have a cell phone booster in my truck, so this is mounted behind my refrigerator. And the reason why I did that is I wanted to have it be kind of out of the way, and then I'm going to put the solar panel on over the front of that, so that way you wouldn't be able to see it if you're outside the truck and looking in the windows. But you know, this is a game changer for me, because the reason why I don't post videos all the time like I have this month, but you know, previously I didn't post videos very often because it was kind of a pain to make sure I was in connectivity or just had enough bandwidth on my phone, or I was trying to like portion everything and it just didn't work out. So this is going to be great, because I'll be able to upload a lot more content and just work more and get more stuff done. There's a lot of emails I need to get caught up on, so I'm planning to do that over the next couple of days. And just having connectivity, you know, you got to think about it. A lot of people say, oh, you're in the backcountry, you know, you shouldn't have that. You're supposed to be back there for peace and quiet, which I totally agree with. And that's what I do the majority of the time back here. But I still have to get work done. And so this is what is going to help me up my productivity and just take things to the next level. Because like what I want to do this winter is so I'm planning on, I leave here October 18th. I'm going to do a tour through the Southwest and do like a hot springs tour for a couple months, and I'll be sure to do a bunch of videos about that. But for the winter camping, I want to bust out my 4-season tent again with the wood stove, and I want you guys to decide where I'm going to camp every week. And so starting January 1st, I've got my place in my mind where I think I want to start winter camping, and then I'm going to put up a bunch of like each week I'll put like 4 or 5 different places, and then I'll let you guys decide which ones I'm going to go to next. And I'll put some information about each area that I'm thinking about going to, and then the weather forecast and all that stuff. And then with this, as long as I have cell reception when I'm out there, and keep in mind it's on the AT&T network, so it has to work within their coverage. But as long as I've got coverage out there, I want to do live streaming from my 4-season tent with the wood stove, especially like during snowstorms and stuff like that, because I want to bring y'all in on that and show you guys what that's like. It's a super awesome experience. I love winter camping. If you haven't checked out my winter camping section on my channel here, I've got a bunch of videos that pertain to that, and I've been doing that now since 2015, and I love it. So it's a lot of work to keep the stove going, make sure your food doesn't freeze, make sure you got water, just making sure everything is going, you know, according to plan. But it's great. I really enjoy it, and I like the work aspect of it. It's, you know, I'm not really doing much else back here as far as a lot of things that take up my time. And so even with this, I mean, you know, I watched the Bill Burr special last night, but I'm not planning on watching like TV shows every night. I just want it for work. And you know, I just want to be back here, and totally lost my train of thought what I was saying there. Sorry, but I'm just stoked to have this. So anyway, I'm going to hop online here, and I want to show you guys what the speeds are for both uploading and downloading. And keep in mind, I've only got 2 bars of service. Well, let's see, is it 2? Yep. 2 bars of service out here. So we're going to fire up the computer now, and I'll show you what the speed test is, and then I'll have all the information in the video description below if you guys want to look into this and possibly sign up. It's $65 a month. It's just month to month. It's for AT&T only. It's not for Verizon, and or at least I think it's not for Verizon. And like I said, I'm pleased with it so far. It's working great. So let me show you, like I said, the upload times and download times, and then I'll include some information in the video description below about how this thing works. I highly recommend it if you're going to be spending any extended time on the road, or if you're full-time out in the backcountry. This is a no-brainer. So $65 a month is nothing. Heck, you can patch your phone into this to where you use the data through here and not the data on your phone, and get the lowest data plan that is out there, so it'd be cheap. And AT&T right now has a special going on through the 21st of October, to where if you pay for their $50 a month plan and you pay for it all up front for a year, you get it half off, so it's $25 a month. So I literally could be all in for a phone and unlimited connection for $90, which I can't find a better deal out there. So, and you know, it works great. So anyway, the information's in the video description below, and if you got any questions, hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.